Hello again for another yoga class, this time a chair yoga class, which is typical for our Fridays at SJ&T Yoga. Find a chair that has no arms, that is sturdy but comfortable, and scoot your body all the way back so that the back of the chair supports you. Yoga can be considered a moving meditation. So as you start your yoga journey or continue your yoga journey, the more time you invest in stretching and breathing deliberately, the less of a challenge it is for you to escape all of the mental chatter. So comfortable seated, chairs supporting the back, everything is effortless. Eyes closed or gaze down, palms resting on your thighs. Bring your awareness to your breath and listen to the sounds around you. Notice the alignment of your head over your heart, your shoulders over your hips, your knees over your ankles, and notice all four corners of the feet rooted and grounded down through the earth. Full breaths in, full breaths out. Just using the full capacity of your lungs alone can improve your health, increase circulation, help your digestive system, boost your immune system. So from your comfortable seated, drop your hands down beside your body. Chair still supports your back. So here's your seated mountain pose. Palms face forward. And continue to let the breaths lengthen. Inhales get a little longer. Exhales get a little deeper. Drawing belly to spine as you exhale. Top part of your chest rises as you inhale. And maybe you set an intention for this practice. Seated mountain pose, Tadasana. Curl the corners of your mouth, find a gentle smile, and notice your fingertips reach to the earth. And then take a big inhale, palms facing up. Reach tall, fill up. Exhale into seated tall mountain. So shoulders just melt. Arms extended by your face, palms facing each other. Maybe imagine a ball of energy there. There is energy between your hands. So just imagine that energy. Maybe you could feel it. Maybe give it a color. Imagination is powerful. Let the shoulders continue to melt away from your ears, finding space there. Full breaths in, full breaths out. Seated tall mountain. Drawing hands to prayer above your head, drop them down to your heart space gratitude. Shoulders continue to soften. Hands at heart space. Release your hands for seated mountain. Big inhale, fill up, reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart space, tuck your chin. Release your hands, inhale, gather energy, fill up, reach tall. Big exhale, hands to heart space, chin to chest. Do that one more time. Release your hands. Inhale, fill up. Big exhale, heart space, gratitude. So hanging on to those prayer hands, scoot your body away from the back of the chair. So sits bones out near the edge of your chair. Bring your feet back underneath your knees so everything is in alignment. Then drop your prayer hands down to the mid-chest, where that heart actually is. So every breath can be core work. And if you inhale, thinking the body will soften and lengthen, and if you exhale, think of engaging your core. You can use the dynamic tension of your hands to draw your belly to your spine and actually start to warm up your core, just asymmetrically moving muscles. So on an inhale, think of the body softening and lengthening. Fill up. Big exhale, press your palms together, engage your core. Soft shoulders, inhale, fill up. Exhale, press palms together. Breathe in, soften, lengthen. Big exhale, engage your core. 3 more times, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, palms together, big smile if you like. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, pressing palms together. Big inhale. Engage your core, exhale. Release your hands, find your seated mountain pose, unsupported here. So settle into 3 breaths, full and free in seated mountain. Think of your intention or create one. And use your imagination to visualize where your breath is in your body. Taking your body into seated half moon, reach your right arm up tall and lean over to the left side body. So many versions here. If you want left hand to reach towards the earth, you can. It can rest on your hip for support. It could pull your top arm open. Key here is top shoulder stays in a line with your hips. So you're not leaning the body forward, you're leaning it over to the side. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Ground down through your feet, reconnect to your breath, and feel the side body open. Gaze can be up or down. Little rocking, swaying motion if that feels good. Then reach your body up through the center. Let your shoulders melt. Return to that seated tall mountain. Letting everything settle in here. Awareness of the breath. Draw your hands back to that heart space. 3 breaths here. Big inhale, find length. Breathe out, press your palms together. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, draw it in. Big inhale, fill up. Exhale, engage your core, press palms. Release your hands, roll the shoulders down and back. Fingertips reach to the earth. Half moon on the other side. So left arm reaches tall, right arm reaches down. And your version of this side stretch. You could rest your palm on the seat of that chair next to your hip. You could rest it on your hip, bring it to the top. Left shoulder stays pulled back and open, and you're breathing. Find your way back through center. Reach tall with both hands. Settle into your tall mountain. Gaze can be up or down. Draw those hands back to heart space. Gratitude. 3 breaths. Inhale, fill up. Big exhale, press palms together. Big inhale, soften, lengthen. Big exhale, engage your core. Inhale, fill up. Big smile, big exhale, let it go. Release your hands, seated mountain pose. Check in with the body here. Bring your body into a seated twist. Left hand to right knee, right hand behind you wherever you like. Inhale, lengthen, sit up tall. Exhale, twist your torso, head is the last thing to turn around. Turn the body, look over the right shoulder, and ride the wave of your breath. So each inhale lengthens your spine. Each exhale deepens the twist. So fill up fully, inhale. Big exhale, twist deeper. Spine is long and tall. Breath is full and free. Bring your head back around to the center. Let the rest of your body follow. Roll the shoulders down and back. Same thing other side. Right hand to left thigh, left hand behind you. So giving yourself a little assist here, you can pull that right hand into your thigh as you press the left hand into the chair. Big inhale, lengthen. Big exhale, twist and look over that left shoulder. Again, breathing and moving. Taking a big inhale, bringing the head back to center. Big exhale, the rest of the body follows. Roll the shoulders down and back. Find your seated mountain pose. So resting here with body in alignment. Palms facing forward, fingertips reaching to the earth. Tadasana, seated mountain pose. Check in with the breath, notice the body. Fully present where you are with an open, free space of mind. From your seated mountain pose, bring your hands to your hips. Press those hip bones down, ground down through your chair with the sits bones, and then slightly tip your tail towards your heels and feel that length in your spine, and then make some space between your shoulders and your ears. Reach your left leg out in front of you, flexing those toes, pointing them towards your face, and then point those toes away. You're just giving that ankle joint some love. So just point and flex, and then bring it into circles, one direction and then the other, appreciating any sensations the body offers, some soreness, maybe making a little noise, popping and cracking. And then bringing it back to that flexed position, so toes point towards your chin. Reach tall with both arms. Shoulders melt, making that space. And then hinging at your hips, reach your hands towards that foot. So gently just walk your hands down the front of that leg, bringing your chest forward. And find your way into that extended leg with the fold. Let your head hang loose. Take a soft bend in your knee if that feels better. And breathe into your stretch. Again, inhales lengthen. And exhales, let your body fold into the shape. Very gently drag your hands across the front of that leg, bringing your head back up over your heart. And then drawing that left knee into your chest, hug it in tight, maybe flex that foot again, drawing toes towards your chin. And then extend that leg out long. If you want to take hand to toe pose, you can take opposite hand to that foot. You can hold your hands behind your thigh, just stretching that leg out long. Make sure the chest stays elevated. Full breaths in and out. Drawing that same knee back into your chest. Hug it in tight, sit up really tall. Maybe making some motion with that ankle again, toe circles, pointing or flexing, some of all or the above. And then find your center, switching it out. So hands on your hips, tip that pelvic floor, find this length in your spine. Extending that right leg out. And then starting to make movement with that ankle. Circles, pointing and flexing. A combination of all. You can go fast or slow. There is no right or wrong if you listen to your body. Taking that leg so that that foot is in a flexed position, pointing toes towards your chin. Reach your arms tall. Hinging at your hips, folding your body forward. Find the shape you need here. Just walking hands down that leg. So don't dump into your low back or compromise the length of your spine. Imagine a string pulling your chest forward, lengthening your spine as you walk your hands down towards the earth. And when you've reached your farthest extension, back off just a little bit, connect to your breath, and let the pose come to you. Very gently drag fingertips across the front of the body. Keep your chin tucked. Bring your head up over your heart. Hug that right knee into your chest. Sitting up tall. Finding length, finding space. Extending that right leg out in front of you. Just holding the leg with the hands on the back of your thigh, your calf, hand to toe pose. It's lengthening your spine and opening your chest. And then drawing that same knee back into your chest, sitting up tall. And then back down to your center. Find your seated mountain pose. Palms facing forward, shoulders soften. Bringing the body into some cat-cows. So hands to your thighs or your knees. Big inhale, open your chest, fill the body up, and look up. Big exhale, bring your chin to your chest, rock back on your sits bones and round your spine. The inhale is a cow, fill up, look up. Big exhale, it can be audible. Round back into a cat. Big inhale, fill up into a cow. Big exhale, chin to chest, rock back on your sits bones. One more time, fill up, take a cow, inhale. Big smile, big exhale into a cat. Back to neutral position, head over your heart, shoulders over your hips, you're in your mountain pose. Remember that intention if you set one. Find another smile, connect to your breath. And notice the sounds around you. Taking your body into a seated prayer twist. Find prayer hands at heart space. Again, the inhales lengthen and soften, so fill up. Big exhale, press into your palms, look over your right shoulder. Big inhale, come through center. Exhale, ground down through your feet, look over your left shoulder. Flow through the center on an inhale. Big exhale, look right. Big inhale, find center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, flow through center. Exhale, flow right again. Big inhale, center. Exhale, balance it out to the left. Back through center. Exhale here, it's seated mountain pose. So heel toe your feet a little wider than your hips to make a little space there. Take a big inhale, reach your arms tall. As you exhale, bring your arms to goal post and bring your chest forward to flat back half lift. Breathe in again here. Breathe out, fold your body into ragdoll. So ragdoll is just an inversion. You can clasp opposite elbows and sway your torso. Or you can just let arms reach to the earth and be still. If it's too much of a compression on your low belly, you can have your hands on your thighs for a little support for that flat back half lift. Connect to your breath, let your head hang loose, and enjoy your ragdoll. Find stillness if you're moving. Bring your hands to your thighs or the top of your knees. Take a big inhale, find flat back half lift. Big exhale here. Big inhale, come up with your head over your heart. Big exhale, hands down beside you. So move the body with the breath. Inhale, reach tall. Breathe out, chest comes forward, flat back half lift. Re-inhale, fill up. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, find flat back half lift. Breathe out here. Breathe in, head over your heart. Exhale, seated mountain. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, bring your chest forward, flat back half lift. Breathe in. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, flat back half lift. Exhale here. Breathe in, head over heart. Exhale, hands come down. Do it again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, chest forward, flat back half lift. Inhale. Breathe out, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale here. Inhale, head over heart. Breathe out, hands down. Heel toe your feet back into your seated mountain. Fingertips reach to the earth. Top of your head reaches to the sky. Notice the body. Notice everything about the body. From the tip of your toes to the top of your head. Scan your body like a little x-ray and notice any sensation. Giving special attention. If you notice any tension anywhere, just send softness. The body will comply. And notice how your body is integrating all of that movement, all of that energy you just moved around. Flooding areas in the body that were stuck with fresh fluids, fresh oxygen, building new cells, healthier cells, allowing the body to regain flexibility, building the immune system. So any inversion is really good for our immune system and lymphatic system. So that ragdoll that we just did, let's return there. So heel toe your feet really wide. Reach your arms up really tall and find your way into that fold, whatever feels good to you. If you want to swing the arms out to the side and grab the ankles, or if you just want hands folded in the center, clasping opposite elbows, let your head hang loose and indulge in some reverse blood flow. And just let your body reset by being inverted. From your inversion, bring your hands back to your thighs. Make your way to that flat back half lift. Pause. And when you're ready, bring your head over your heart. Heel toe your feet back into that mountain pose. So knees are directly out from your hips. Ankles are right under your knees. Alignment and balance is everything the body's working toward at all times. Palms face forward. Fingertips reach to the earth. Here's your seated mountain pose. So we're going to add a little stretch to that ragdoll and do that again. If you've had enough of an inversion, you can just sit upright and take this shoulder stretch. So arms come behind your body. You can interlace your fingertips. You can clasp opposite wrists. You can clasp opposite elbows. If you have a cloth or a strap, you can put between your hands to use. We're just going to pull the front part of our chest open. So clasping hands or any bind that you like, and then press that down towards the earth and away from your body. If you want to take it into that fold, you can heel toe your feet a little wider, pull your chest forward, and arms go towards the sky. If binding and inversion are too much at one time, pick one or the other. Connecting to the breath. If you've taken that forward fold, bring your head back up over your heart, release that bind, bring your body back into seated mountain pose. Draw your hands to that heart space prayer. Soften the shoulders, connect to the breath, and notice your body. Taking that same shoulder stretch with the fold or without, pick or choose which you prefer. Taking the bind, pressing hands down and away, shifting forward, hinging at your hips, folding your body. Find your way back to center, gently releasing that bind, aligning the legs, returning to mountain pose. Notice if you feel the body opening up. Sometimes extremities feel longer after we've stretched them and connected to our breath. Just notice contrast. Taking that same shape once more, binding or just the fold, any variation that you like. Find your way back to center, releasing the bind, aligning the legs, finding your mountain pose, Tadasana. Settling into the breath. Fully aware. Having no thought, open free space of mind, fullness of the breath. Fully present where you are. One more little shoulder opener on either side. Bring your arms out in front of you. Cross the right arm under the left at your elbows. Bring the hands up. Again, you can take a cloth here or a strap if your hands don't touch. Eagle arms. Lift your elbows slightly. Ground down through your feet. Remember your intention. Find another smile and connect to your breath. Eagle arms. You can even take the gaze up slightly and take the back into a slight arch if that feels good. Another version of this would be hinging at your hips, folding the body slightly forward till elbows touch knees or thighs. Another option would be just to sit up tall with your eagle arms. Three more breaths, full and free. Very gently untwisting your arms. Press your palms to the space behind you and reach your arms as far away from your body as they'll go. Then turn your palms up and sweep your arms as far up towards the sky as they'll go. Palms facing down, sweep your arms behind you, reach as far away as you can. Turn palms facing up, reach up high, higher than you did before. Palms facing down, reach back as far back as those arms will go. Reach up one more time. Draw your hands to heart space gratitude prayer. Notice your body. Release your hands, find your mountain pose, let your body reset. Taking eagle arms on the other side, arms extend out in front of you. This time left arm under, right arm on top. If your hands do not come together, you can take any version of this that your body offers. Lifting the elbows, settling down through the sits bones, grounding down through your feet. Same options, arching back or folding the body forward, or neither, just coming upright. Just allowing the body patience so that the pose can get deeper into the muscle structure, changing the connective tissue of the body. Relieving tension, detoxifying. 2 more breaths. So repeating the same transition, let those arms come undone, reach behind you, palms facing away. Reach the arms up high, fill up, reach tall. Palms face down, sweep your arms away, reach behind you really far. Reach up tall, taller than you did before. Palms come down, reach behind you, stretch it out. Pull the chest forward. Reach the arms tall. Big smile. Hands come to heart space. Return to your mountain pose. Soften the shoulders, roll them down and back. So giving those shoulders a little love. Bring your fingertips to the top of your shoulders. You can make a little cup there with the fingers. And just start to make circles with your elbows. You can do big or slow, fast or small. There are no rules. And then bring your arms to stillness and take them in the opposite direction. Honoring anything the body's doing to communicate. Cracking, popping, sensations. There should be no pinching or burning or numbness. That's your body's indication to change the shape. Press your palms away like you're pushing everything outside of you away from your body. Flex those wrists, fingers point towards your head. Taking the body into another half moon, drop your left arm down, right arm over. And then come back through your center. Reach tall with both hands. Drop your right hand down, your left arm over. Keep your shoulder in line with your hip. Come back through center. So let's move with the breath. Big inhale, fill up. Exhale, tip the body over to the left. Big inhale through center. Exhale, tip it over to the right. Big inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, grounding down through feet and sits bones. Exhale, right. Do it again. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Last one, reach through center. Exhale, right. Breathe in, reach to the center. Breathe out, hands to heart space. Roll the shoulders down and back. Hold your prayer hands, connect to your breath, and return to your mountain pose. Seated Tadasana. So taking the body into a hip stretch on either side, and then we'll go into final relaxation. Cross your right leg over your left. Make sure your ankle and your knee aren't touching bone to bone. If this doesn't appeal to you, you can cross your feet. Just bring the feet back so that the sole of both feet touch the earth if you're taking this modification. So sole of both feet touch the earth. Otherwise, right leg crosses over left. You do not have bone on bone. You can give yourself a little assist by pressing into that right knee, or maybe this is enough for you. If it's not, you want to go a little deeper. Lift your chest, walk your hands down the front of your body, and reach your arms towards the earth. And say hello to your outer right hip. There should be no tension in your neck, whatever version of this you're taking. Connect to your breath and let your body settle into the shape. If you want to add a little shoulder stretch, you can take that same bind, reaching your hands behind your back and opening up those shoulders. That would be like multitasking, getting into your hips and your shoulders at the same time. And breathe. Breathing is crucial. And if you flex that right foot, you'll feel a slightly different stretch. So just point those toes toward your right knee, opening up the bottom of that foot, getting a little deeper into that hip. If you have that bind for the shoulder stretch, release that, hands back towards the earth. Drag your fingertips across the front of your body. And extend your right leg out long in front of you. Take your hands behind your thigh, behind your calf. If you have a strap, you can use that, or you can do hand to toe pose. Feeling the length of your spine, the openness of your chest. And then hug that right knee in tight. Give it some love. And then same thing on the other side. Cross your left leg over your right. Careful of bony structure. Sitting up tall. The modification would be the sole of both of your feet with them crossed. And then sitting up tall and then walking hands down towards the earth. And if you have your legs crossed, that could be a deep enough stretch in and of itself. Just sitting up tall and pressing that left knee away could be all that your hip needs to open up. Flexing that left foot, toes towards your knee. If you want to take it into the fold, hinging at the hips, pitching forward. Adding the bind would be clasping your hands. No tension in your neck. Each breath is full and free. If you have that bind, release your hands down towards the earth. Drag fingertips across the front of your body. Bring your head over your heart. Extend that left leg out in front of you. any version. And then hugging that knee into your chest, sitting up tall. And then planting your feet back down, finding your seated mountain, fingertips pointing towards the earth. So on an inhale, start to twist your hands. Your palms can be spread wide or you can make fists. And then reaching those arms towards the sky as you twist. And then once you're at the top, go in the opposite direction. So just twisting the wrist. Palms can be spread wide or making a fist, whatever you prefer. And then gradually bringing the hands down towards the earth. Do it again. Opposite direction with the motion. And reaching arms up towards the sky. Gaze can follow if you like. Go in the opposite direction with that. Bringing the arms back down. Big smile if you like. And then returning to your seated mountain pose, roll your shoulders down and back. Scoot your body all the way back in your chair. Let the back of the chair support you. Settle in with your feet rooted and grounded. Let your hands rest on your thighs. Palms facing down as grounding. Palms facing up as receptive. And just let your body integrate all of that energy you've moved around. And notice if you've distracted yourself from some mental chatter just by moving your body. A little stretching and breathing. Notice the sounds around you. Come to stillness, physically and mentally. Just rest here. So as you continue your yoga journey, it becomes easier to settle into a practice and distract yourself from thinking. Stopping mental chatter alone improves your health. Every thought that you think produces a chemical that your body has to deal with. So as you find a way to not think, not by forcing anything or fighting against it, but just by allowing that inner peace to come to the surface. It always will, and it's always there. It's like a cork bobbing on the water. Peace will always arise in stillness if we're willing to sit through the resistance, through the discomfort. So congratulations for getting this far in your chair yoga class tonight. Release your hands for that seated mountain pose. We all breathe together. Big inhale, reach tall, gather energy. Big smile, big exhale, prayer hands to heart space. Release your hands, do it again. Inhale, reach tall, big reach, big breath. Release with an exhale, prayer hands to heart. Release hands again. Big reach, big breath, fill up. Big smile, exhale, heart space, gratitude. I'm thankful for your presence. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.